Hello, everyone, and welcome back for more Death and Taxes. Steve, the scruffy-looking cat herder here, playing games with his cats, for his cats, and for all you cats out there watching this. So here we are back at Death and Taxes. It's currently day 21. Guess the Chimera's back in front of the mirror, and we have cat ears we can try on, so we may as well start here.
The loud and unbearable noise of conflict. The turmoil of 1,000 different desires, taken through violence, entitlement, and toxic self-fulfillment. How do you feel, Grand Reaper? I dreamt the bags of sickly meat and brittle bone ceased to exist, collapsed into a pile of bone meal and bubbling innards juice. From the mulch rose a new, better human being, much more capable of living, unburdened by weak, spindly ligaments and fragile respiratory systems.
Well, saddening yet hopeful.
It's an image that raises more questions than it solves. You imagine a golden trim to a rotten shack.
Yeah, you don't know everything.
We know more things under the stars than a reaper yet to open their eyes. Be seeing you.
All right. Well, that was an interesting way to start the day there. I don't know what to think. Yeah. So let's check out our cat ears here. They're in here somewhere. Ah, there's our feline faces. Let's see if there are any might like here. There are a few. Kind of like the stripy face. If there's a better suit to match, so go get them. Now, what were the names for the other ones? Fancy Cat, I Am the Night, Kawaii, Gray. Alright, yeah, we'll go with go get them. And, with the flames. That's pretty professional looking business. Just another job. Destiny. Pop punk. That doesn't look bad. Salesman. Nah, pass on that yellow. The Undertaker. Queen. Back to street punk. Okay. We'll step it up. We'll go to business. That looks nice. Okay. And into the office. And yeah, last time we had a bit of fun with Fate, or Fate had a bit of fun with us. A lot of our instructions were not so much random, but kind of arbitrary. Like the last ones out of the printer, or the clients on the left or the right, or every other profile. It was interesting. Shake our snow globe up. It's yeah, kind of fair. There's been talk of something called equilibrium, so maybe some fire. Well, there were minus signs before, which were negative. Now there's just fire and positive. No snowflakes. I'm not sure what to make of the snow globe. Alright, let's check on our phone, see what's happened here. Untamed garners furious applause at the Talbot. That was the filmmaker. And peanut allergy claims another life. Investigator suspicious of foul play. That was the housekeeper or something, I think. A ghastly smell leads investigators to find an old, small, dead person in mansion attic. Not sure which one that one was. Flexing gone wrong. Local pool cleaner drowns while showing off muscles. Oops. And what? Flip, 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 flip. Whatever that is. Okay. Put that down. Our instructions from Fate. Your attention is required. I have been informed of a delicate situation. I trust that you will handle it as usual. Quota for the day: 5 humans have to die, and 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. Alright, P.S. Do be careful to let the right person live. Why is right? And hope it doesn't mean on the right side of the table or something. Do what you do best. Fate. I'll assume the right person means whomever we, use our discretion. And it's been a while since we've played with our little piggy here. It's got 2 little piglets. Back in the desk. It's been a few days. It hasn't produced too many little piglets. And our calendar. We're up to day 21. Alright, let's look at some profiles. Peter Fields, age 27, system administrator. Peter started working as a sysadmin at a hospital straight out of college, but doesn't really understand what data security is. When new employees join the team, they usually send them all their passwords and other classified information through Snipe unencrypted. Alright, you're pretty careless. Let's see. Serafima Perez, age 20, skateboarder. The sickest kick flips on this side of Cosmopolis City, no doubt about it. Not only that, we also get our share of heel flips, dolphin flips, maybe a nollie Casper flip, and at least one 720 Krell flip, or Gazelle flip. There's no flip Serafina won't flip. Okay. Brian Calathenikos. Alright, whatever. Age 31, position janitor. Raking leaves is hard. Blowing them around with a leaf blower is much more fun. This is why Brian takes care of the leaves exclusively with the leaf blower, starting already at 6 in the morning. The toxic fumes the machine emits don't concern him one bit. Or don't concern them one bit. Nicholas Zhao, age 43, position spy. Nicholas was sent to Cosmopolis City from a rival country to learn national secrets, and nobody suspects them because they're a well-integrated sleeper agent. The success of their mission could prove catastrophic. They build a family for cover, although Nicholas has become increasingly attached to them. Aww. Rudolph Rudy, age 19, position student. What are morals? Rudolph is the type of university freshman who has just finished reading a couple of introductory philosophy books and now can't stop talking about how they understand how society, morals, and the world works. Okay, and Achak Nord, age 30, position lumberjack. Achak co-owns a logging company where they work as a lumberjack. Although they comply with environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally clear protected habitats by mistake, destroying homes of thousands of endangered birds. Alrighty. Well, we got a good, easy ones to get rid of there. All but one have to depart. Well, let's get cracking. The careless system admin who sends unencrypted data everywhere. Yep, fine. The skateboarder. Let's see who else pops up, because you're probably the more favorable of anybody. Yeah, the gardener with inhaling toxic fumes off the leaf blower. Still kind of arbitrary there, too. Nicholas Chow, you're the secret agent. Fun. Although, who knows, maybe we should have let them go. Maybe they'll save the world by, who knows. The college student, philosophy. And the lumberjack. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, we'll favor the skateboarder. That's fine. And all the rest of y'all, wait, you were done. You were done. Check. 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 Put the pen down there. And send them off to fate. downstairs. Oh, we get to show Lady Poddington our new visage. As you look around the office, you see Lady Poddington lounging supine on the table. The old-fashioned phone again rings right as you settle in. The familiar, if grainy, voice can be heard.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
Yes, and Faith is taking this weekend off. So we have Lady Poddington here and Faith on the phone. Yeah, go on. We'll keep quiet.
Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter. So, off you go.
Well, thank you, I guess. Right, and I don't know, we'll check in Mortimer's here.
Doubloons will get ye anything, matey.
Alright, nothing we particularly want, unless we want to buy booze, a gerbil. And, yep, we have new patrons at Kerberus's Den. Nope, same patrons. Oh, we may as well stop and try another drink here.
Welcome back, Grimmy. Always a pleasure to see you around. We here got another quiet Sunday on our hands, though. No action at all.
Well, I'd like a drink.
Sure. What's your poison?
What haven't we tried yet? Have we tried them all? Oh, there is a new one here. I'd like a Charon.
What's a Karen? Some sort of cocktail? Nah, sorry, we don't serve it.
No, a Charon. I demand to speak to the manager.
Okay, let me call the manager. Let's see, where did I see them last? Oh, right! I'm the manager of the den. Manager speaking. How can I help you?
Well, your barkeep said you don't serve Charon.
I'm sorry, never heard of it. We can't serve what we don't have.
I've got the recipe in my brain somehow.
Why didn't you say so to begin with? I'm always ready to learn new formulae. Fire away. What are we starting with?
Ooh, fun. Let's see. An herbal bitter, strong.
Uh-huh. Next?
Need danger. Let's see. Bitters and some strawberry jam.
Okay. Then?
Absinthe.
Got it. Finishing touches?
Handful of eyeballs. Bug spray. I think we'll pass on those. We'll go for some slices of ginger.
Whew. Okay. I'm sure you know what you're doing. Enjoy your very authentic brew. All I can say is, it sounds hella disgusting.
Yeah, we'll drink it alone. The taste is undescribable. Words die within your mouth. Cognition falls apart. Synapses cease to fire for now undefinable measures of time. Mere seconds may have passed, or several minutes. No one can tell. A drift of reality has been written onto your face. Then your glass is empty. All right, we'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
All right, let's head back to our call it a day and return to the office. Oh, we have special instructions today. Let's give the snow globe a shake. Lots of blue, lots of fire. Same old. All right, on the phone. Logging company owner dies of sudden heart failure, leaves entire fortune to leading cancer fund. And can you have a heart attack due to massive guilt? We have the research. Annoying know-it-all dies from their brain becoming far too smart and big for their skull. Aww. Local man dead of poisoning. Intelligence agencies suspect espionage activity. There's our spy. Crack of dawn, leaf blower dead after getting struck in the head with a flat iron thrown by a neighbor. Oops. Let's see. Leaf blower should be banned to increase urban air quality, lower stress levels. And the flipping is off the charts. We must do something about these delinquents always flipping around everywhere. The skateboarder. And wax lotus finally provides a solution to regeneration the medical community is searching for. Well, let's find out. Okay, Fate's letter. Today is simple, Grim. It is as if a great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see the need for many deaths for today. Quota for the day, 2 humans have to die. New discoveries await. Fate. So we have 4 profiles, 2 live, 2 die, unless, what does this one say? All right. Grim, you're being set up. All of this is a fiction. A veil drawn over our eyes. You cannot trust them. You cannot trust fate. I have to hurry. Break through the illusion. Refuse to comply. And tomorrow, doom the one named Ron. Blank. So break through the illusion. Refuse to comply. What about today? Well, we go with the explicit instruction tomorrow, the one named Ron Blank. Okay. And Guy Armato, age 46, a stay-at-home parent. Guy, a most amiable person, comes from a small village near Cosmopolis City. Just a stay-at-home parent. Okay. Who else do we have here? Bernardino Lorca, age 35, a barista. Bernardino loves coffee and enjoys crafting elaborate foam art. They're an avid supporter of bamboo cups, dishes, and utensils. In their free time, Fernandino likes birdwatching, pirate films, and selling bootleg Azure discs. They also have a modestly popular film review blog. Trey Calicio. Say that, yeah. Age 36, a smuggler. There isn't a thing Trey won't smuggle in or out of the country. Whatever it is, they'll find a way. Drugs, guns, endangered animals, antiques, and artifacts. Even people. They have no scruples, no hidden principles. All right. And Yasira Gold, age 36, trauma surgeon. Yasira became a trauma surgeon to help people, and because the job is intense as they've gotten older, they have started research into possible avenues of regeneration and limb regrowth. When not at work, they enjoy walking their dog and reading graphic novels. Okay, well, we have one candidate to survive here. And let's see, there was one. Yeah. Smuggler. My standard moral choices. Which leaves these 2 fellows. A barista. And a stay-at-home parent. Well, you have children. And you do not. Made happy to live, to die. Call it a day. Yes. Has fate returned? He has. They have.
Grim?
How was your break?
Adequate. Now, let us not waste time and get on with it. Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, sorry. Have I offended you somehow?
You? No, Grim. You have not. Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations. Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research. Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Peeps and poops. To appropriately complete the phrase is death and taxes.
Yes, exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
Yeah, kind of like you do to me every day. Speechless, huh?
It is rather irritating, is it not? No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Oh, good night, Fate. Yep, he has his bosses too. Can't do anything with the archives yet.
Yo ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide you with today?
Yes, give us Cactus, the most brutal of plants.
Feast your eyes upon this spiky boy. You wouldn't believe how long I searched for it at the exalted land of cacti. Just to get me phalanges on one of these. Finally unearthed it at the White Desert of Mub. It did not start there, however, you see. 'Tis a traveling cactus. Ye never see it move, but boy does it get around.
Interesting. Wonder if it'll actually move around our desk. An expensive little cactus. Okay. Turn in. And back to the office. Right. Found special instructions. There's Cactus. A few minus signs have popped up. Lots of positivity, still lots of fire. Makes a kind of bashing, pokey noise when we move it. You can sit by the fax machine there. Your pen, move you over to this corner. All right. Check the phone. Modern health. Surgeon makes headway in skin regeneration. Limb regrowth probably still decades away. Crow News. Ringleader of trafficking ring mauled to death by a tiger they smuggled into the city. All right, Fate's instructions. My modest excuses, Grim. Right, the situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes, because you're a skeleton. Quota for the day. Go with the flow. Toodles, Fate. Okay. There's a lot of profiles here, Fate. We have to... Oops, this might be the one. Ron. Whomever. Okay, there's no note from Fate here. This is the profile. Ronald Gilberto, age 58. Position, producer, designer. For decades, Ronald has been crafting some of the most creative and aesthetically pleasing interactive games on the market. Their works are known for the cutting, clever humor, and wildly fun characters. An industry leader, they have inspired a whole new generation of designers. Right. And we have here Stellan de Jong, age 40, position a programmer. Stellan enjoys hiking, woodworking, and collecting picture frames with stock photos. They still kind of enjoy programming, but find it hard to stay up with all the latest trends. They have 7 children with 5 different people and lead a local non-profit trash cleanup organization. Very curious there. All right. Mike Jordan, age 73, retired. Mike loves birdwatching and nature, although they and their spouse live in the middle of the city. They've written 6 books about birds. They're still in good shape and go to dancing classes twice a week. Well, you're fine. Gideon Leroy, age 43, venture capitalist. Gideon's had great success with investing into the technology sector, especially during the wave of startups. They seem to have a sense in picking out firms with high growth potential. Lately, they've looked into the gaming industry, trying to find anything that catches their eye. You can kind of go either way, maybe a little negative there. Let's see. Hytham Dow, aged 28, position unemployed. Haith, Houth, I don't know if it's an I or an A. Haith lived in a small village for a long time. After the death of their trusty dog, they moved to the big city to pursue the app scene. So far, they have made a ton of useless mobile apps, but perhaps app number 98 will finally be successful. You should have a talk with that guy. Fiona Yao, age 22, mathematician. A sharp mind and quick wit have served Fiona well. They are the maths expert in a popular science show, making math school again and hoping no one notices their extensive tax fraud endeavors. Say more teacher than tax evader. That's fine. Sarah Yoren Gray, age 31, cultist. Sarah's the leader of the Sun Cult. They're also the treasurer and the editor of the newsletter. They're also the only member of the Sun Cult thus far. Most of what they do is praising the sun whenever possible. That's fairly harmless for now. And Francois Fukushima, okay. Age 66, scam artist, a liar and a grifter, as well as an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. These words and actions caused a veritable butterfly effect of misery on a global scale, which they now profit off of. Okay, well, you can go here with Ronald. And Holland Negan, age 30, burglar. Once during a routine burglary, Holland got attacked by a kid who was unintentionally left behind by their vacationing family. This occurrence made them appreciate the quiet days far more. Usually, they leave a clean house behind, sometimes even doing the dishes. The clean bandit. Oh no. Alright, Right, well, we have one definitely has to die because we are following the mirror's instructions. And you, sir, your time is at an end. Right, that was the grifter. Everyone else be okay. We can have a generous day. I'm not sure about the cultist. Could be up to no good there. Programmer, 7 children, 5 different people, local non-profit trash cleanup. Oh wait, no. You may survive. Clean up the community. That's right, it was the wet bandits. He cleans up afterward. The cultist. Unemployed. The app designer. Old couple that do bird watching and stuff. The tax cheating mathematician. And the venture capitalist. Yeah. We'd probably be fine with a few less venture capitalists. And I don't think everybody else can just survive the day. That's fine. The mirror only told us to doom just the one specific profile. Fate left everybody else up to our discretion. You little sun cultist, though. We'll save you till last. I mean, the burglar's not... I mean, he goes around breaking into people's houses, but it's... about it. Yeah, you're fine. And... Hmm. How bad could a sun cold be, right? I'll just get a sun poisoning, skin cancer, something. Let's call this one a day. Yes. Check in with fate, and then get the clouds at our mirror again.
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights. I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
And what's the result so far?
A disarray of thoughts. Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone. In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome. It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
Yeah, go on. I'll hear you out.
They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe. Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
Go on.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique. And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar. Copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions, while the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive, ever.
Can't argue with any of this at all.
Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it...
Death and taxes. Yeah, it doesn't make a sound.
Good, yes. Imagine that. Life reduced only to some human vicinity. The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life. None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
I agree with everything. Can I also get a daily review?
Fine, let me gather the files. I certainly put them somewhere. Here. Oh, yes, you absolutely did everything correct today. Such meticulous profile work. Happy?
Yes, very pleased.
Sometimes I do not comprehend you at all. Well, that concludes our meeting. Good night, Grim.
Good day, Fate. Yeah, well, let's run downstairs first. Morty.
Mighty, 'tis an utmost pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, the ephemeral mortality coin thing, which usually makes up the largest port of any buried treasure. Okay. Spend some coins on stuff here.
Used to belong to the ruthless corsair Thaddeus Thatcher, this one. 'Tis the last existing item of a lost civilization. Mad Thad landed in their village, gathered up each and every one, sage and king and beggar alike, and let Lady Luck through this very coin cast judgment on all. About half the civilization died that day, The rest doomed to a slow extinction. Then me crew laid upon Thad's war gallery near the gorge of Telenor. The battle was merciless, but the treasure was most exquisite. Anyway, 'tis useful if ye can't decide what to eat for dinner.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. We could flip a coin to choose some fates. Alright. Hello, mirror.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff? You've been clicking around for quite a while.
I don't understand. Clicking on what?
On all the things you see scrolling by before your eyes. Perhaps the screen is too bright, the sound's too loud.
This is super weird.
No weirder than your death. At least that got you here. To the office, where you belong.
Alright, that was a little fourth wall there. Okay. Call it a night. Or a day. And yeah, we'll squeeze in another day at the office. The rules, the phone, the coin. But what if it falls on its side? Life or death. Oh, if we get any tough decisions, we have that now. Yay. Alright, Tech Bros. Beloved video game designer fatally poisoned at a toxic sludge spill. No tentacles found present. That's good, I guess. Not the death, but the tentacles. The sun seems awfully pleased with all the praise it seems to be getting as of late. Private developer revolutionizes Instagram. Finally, a filter to remove my face completely from photos. Nice. I wouldn't mind that. Popular political commentator dies of a heart attack. Zombie flicks as popular as ever. Check out Blam Blam 6, 2, 11 in cinemas today. Newfound virus threatens to sweep every continent. And important. Grim, how do I put this? There is a nigh invulnerable virus ravaging everyone on the planet. Meanwhile, you know what to do. Quota for the day, 4 humans have to die. Keep up the good work. Fate. And we have 5 profiles, so only one survivor today, huh? Seifa, Eleanor, Margita, age 28, nurse, all their life. Josefa has made their personal mission about caring for those who cannot care for themselves. In addition to their hospital job, they also volunteer at various communal centers. They rent a small apartment in the suburbs with their brother and live a quiet and happy life. It's going to be one of those tragedy and tough choices days, aren't it? Cavonius Diwali, age 44, hunter, survivalist. Originally a systems engineer for a large tech company, Cavonius has recently begun promoting a return to grim survivalism, to a hunter state, stalking prey in forests, national parks, and regular parks of the world. Any living beast is considered fair game, and this does mean any. Right, well, you're likely to suffer an accident just generally, so cool. Azusa Melislander, age 35, clinical laboratory technician. What did the chemists say when they found 2 isotopes of helium? He. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Funnier to read than it is to say. But, it's just one of the jokes you can hear when working with Azusa. They annoy their coworkers with chemistry jokes all day, but can't be fired since they're incredibly good at their job. Ooh, lab tech. Put you over by the, she was a nurse. Ruben Phillips, age 19, unemployed, lab rat. Ruben is currently in between jobs and is actively looking for employment. They are enamored by zombie horror films and go to the cinema almost compulsively. They earn most of their living currently by taking part in medical human trials. Well, if someone's got to go, an experimental pharmaceutical could be the way. Aaron Radebauer, age 35, adult caregiver. Erwin went into the caregiver business when they ran out of things to do. In truth, they have very little care to give and are very sloppy at their job, mostly trying to con the elderly into giving them money or having them buy fake insurances. All right, well, you're not a likable fellow. So that's 3. And clinical laboratory technician or the nurse. All right. We will spare the noble nurse. And so, sorry, lab tech. And G3. Oops. I try to move the paper and just score a mark on it. And we'll send him off to fate. Yepper. And hello, sir.
Ah, the beginning. It has the sweet taste of deliverance. Every blade of grass, every ray of light.
Creepy.
It is a captivating day, is it not, Grim? No.
Oh, not really. Something bad is going on in the world.
Indeed. Alas, transformations often require sacrifices. Do you agree? My high spirits leave me at a loss for words.
Well, what am I supposed to do now?
What you always do, Grim. It is your job to take care of the world. I trust you to make the correct choices. I, myself, must concentrate. The muses have struck me. They beckon. Work to be done while there is still time.
Ready? We got anything fun today?
If I ever return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
We can pass on boo or clothing. The infernal illuminator. But, we'll pass on that for now too. Alrighty. Off to bed. Oh, Mippin for one more day. Ooh, more instructions. And mostly good. Less fire. A couple negatives floating in there. Okay, phone notes. Crazed volunteer turns violent in retirement home. Is nowhere safe anymore. That wasn't the one we spared, was it? Young people in latest antiviral medicine trial warned of severe risks as one dead from complications. Yep. Tragedy strikes as local lab tech murdered after repeatedly saying, "Drop the bass," while titrating. All right. That was... I don't know if that was a good joke or a bad joke. It was a groaner, though. Officers find dozens of half-gnawed human bones in a cellar near Midway Park. Oh, that was the survivalist guy thing. Television preacher calls upon the end times as deadly virus officially announced as pandemic. And latest research, several local gambling dens run by radical criminal organizations. All right, that's surprising. Not. What ho, Grim? The virus does not seem to be fatal on its own, but it seems to make people terribly aggressive towards each other. A true apocalypse. Quota for the day, 6 humans have to die. Steel yourself. Fate. Alright. And the voice in the mirror. Grim, I warned you, didn't I? You know who's to blame for this horror. Fate can't be trusted. No, he needs to be stopped. He needs to be removed, replaced. Spare the nurse, for their assistance can, at the very least, alleviate some of the suffering. Okay. We follow your Oh. Okay, there are 7 profiles. Cool. Oh. If we were told to spare you, we'll spare you. And we have Seamus Sage, age 35, unemployed. And we could contradict fate if there's anybody we really feel should be saved, but we'll see. So, Seamus lost her parents at age 3 and was raised by an odd foster family at an isolated village. These days, they are on a mission to find a legendary Skull of Death, an artifact that supposedly gives one the power to live forever. I mean, that's pretty doubtful if you have anything to say about it. Oh, if I, me, us, we, here, have anything to say about it. You're going to look for a Skull of Death in a probably ancient temple in the middle of a jungle somewhere. You're going to save the world. Who knows? Lenny Kuski, age 41, a movie director. A notorious filmmaker made famous by the Blam Blam 6 series, Lenny is enjoying their fame and fortune on a private resort outside Cosmopolis City. They feel like they are really touching people with their work and consider expanding the series into a franchise of its own. You're up to what, number 11? Right. Good with that. Dar Ashley, age 49, teacher. Dar is a homeschooling veteran, with their pupils mostly being from the elite of society. They feel very comfortable with teaching and will likely continue to do so until retirement. They've always wanted children of their own, but never found the time or effort to go down that path. You end up desperately wanting to spare anybody else. Maybe we'll spare him too, but Ludo Alanafi, age 33, unemployed, homeless. A few years ago, Ludo fell into hard times. They tried their best to claw back into society, but failed. Recently, they have been going to job interviews again as the market is looking for fresh recruits after a series of sudden outbreaks of disease. Joaquin de Almeida, age 26, nurse. Joaquin works at the Cosmopolis Center of Biomedicine, a research hospital which, in addition to patient healthcare, also analyzes many rare and dangerous toxins and substances in their high-security wing. They're also a fan of gambling and have lately accrued many debts. Biomedicine Research Hospital, huh? Jackie Funk, age 34, a televangelist. Jackie has been devout ever since their faith saved them from wicked criminal ways. They've since moved to legal ways of amassing a wide group of followers and fortune as a televangelist. Meh. So, here, Joaquin, he's kind of the crux of the dilemma. Spare him because of the epidemic. I mean, we won't get paid. Fate might be a little upset. But, it's marked spare the nurse, this nurse. But he's a nurse. Kind of a general spare the nurse. You know what? We're good on money. We're told to trust our gut, or was that yesterday? Well, you know what? Fine. You may live. And I guess we're kind of contradicting orders here. You two chaps, the teacher. And let's see. And he wants to work with diseases as well if he can find a job. So sure. But I'm good with that. Let's see how fate feels about all of this. And the mirror. The daily review.
Grim, I find myself at an impasse. Lend me your thoughts.
Go on.
Should my prose be more experimental? Or should I stick to traditional narrative techniques?
Well, experimental for sure.
Grand, yes. The exploratory aspect can lead me across the boundary. You are still here, Grim? I guess you want to talk about work instead?
If you wouldn't mind.
Fine. Let us take a look at the situation. My, so much chaos. Pain and suffering are off the charts. What is... wow. Reanimated corpses running around consuming the flesh of other humans? They are unstoppable, brutal death machines. Astounding. And it all stems from a singular patient zero, Caleb Sadi Rondeau. Sometimes it takes but a small nudge.
Huh? The name sounds familiar, but I don't think it was the last day, was it?
What can I say? Things do not seem to be going well at all.
Yeah, I can't seem to make a difference.
Are you sure you are trying hard enough?
Maybe? I don't know. It's unclear.
What is done is done. These are the consequences you must live with, while you still live. Off to work, Grim. Certainly you have no time to waste now.
Okay. Yeah, Morty got anything fun?
How many times have we met? I lost all count.
Yeah, me too. The Plague Doctor mask, ooh, the gerbil, and the fidget spinner. Okay, now we'll say hi to our mirror.
Psst. Hey, what, pray tell, happened to the world?
Zombie apocalypse? Yeah, I did. I'm a failure.
Stuck in a hole and insistent on using the scythe as a shovel. Do you know the story of the wyvern and the prince consort?
No.
Of course you do. A young, quick-witted prince consort was once kidnapped by a wyvern. Using their gift of charm, they tried to alter the ways of the wyvern in order to save their lands. Soon, the beast and the prince found resonating ideas and ambitions. They molded the land in rather inept ways, whilst thwarting attempts of rescue by the queen. Then the wyvern, tired of the desolation, ate the prince and flew away.
Am I the prince? Am I the wyvern? Am I the queen? Yeah, am I the prince?
Yes.
Yeah, you would have answered yes to any of this.
Yes. It doesn't matter if your mistakes were countless or few, as long as you learn the lesson. We are thankful of our time together, even as it's quickly running out. It'll be pretty horrible from here on out.
Oh, thanks. All right, and on that note, we will go to bed here, and we will call it a day. Yeah, this game's getting quite interesting, so hope you all had fun. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And yeah, until next time, thanks for watching, and goodbye.